when you look at a situation, so obviously I still like some context if charges aren't going to be dropped. So obviously, let's say for example that he had pre-hop, he sent that just because when you invoke, parental trust issues, whether true or not, that's probably generally, stereotypically, socially something that is a good mitigator. If you invoke that, maybe say that was meant just to push me off. But let's just say then that atypical wording of, trust issues between my dad and my mom, whatever, then obviously maybe that led me to go down that rabbit hole, because to me that's just an unusual thing, and I started thinking about it really deep. Let's just say that for the fact that I believed it and then they exploited that belief if it's not the case. Regardless, when you look at a situation where you have somebody who either wants to be a friend or a romantic interest or whatever, and you want to mitigate those efforts, and there's various ways to do that. There's passive approaches, more defensive per se, which would be him texting or emailing, or maybe if he's got a girlfriend or a boyfriend, whatever, texting or emailing saying, hey Ian, dude, first off, I am your brother. Your feelings are not right. They're wrong. Or I'm not, dude, and you need to get some mental health help then. I'm sorry if that text led you to believe that, whatever. That is obviously a defensive approach, and coming from the source, or coming from a boyfriend, girlfriend, or either parent would obviously have been taken at more face value, when everybody tended to say different things. Oh, he's straight, he's gay, whatever. To me, it just, like I said, it was all chaotic. And to me, like I said, that would have been a defensive or a passive method. But to me, when you lure somebody using their emotional state, their trust, taking advantage of their trust, their bumbling obliviousness, to get them to go to 30 East. You're on the phone with them those brief times. They're telling you to go around the back, try that basement door thing, and I saw the 2016 Touareg there with the Les Kuba plates. To me, that's offensive, or it's offensive and aggressive to me, because I was at my residence at 2114 Jefferson, and to get me to go there and do that, to me, that's not a defensive or a passive, decent thing that takes into account mental health and decency. That's basically taking someone, using their emotional vulnerabilities and getting them there. To me, that's very different than Brian Morgan tweeting on Twitter at Trump. That's a passive method of an angry man on his phone. This was something more sinister, no doubt.